Hey everyone, this is gonna be my first YouTube video. God has been telling me to do this. So let's get into it. So I was reading Songs of Songs this morning, chapter 2, verse 10, and it says, "My lover said to me, 'Rise up, my darling, come away with me, my fair one. Look, the winter is past, and the rains are over and gone. The flowers are springing up. The season of singing birds has come, and the cooling of turtle doves fills the air. The fig trees are forming young fruit, and the fragrant grapevines are blossoming. Rise up, my darling, come away with me, my fair one." So as I was reading this, I had a long week. I know you guys don't know this, but I am a teacher of 1-year-olds, but I also have a mixture of kids, 2s and 3-year-olds. And just a little background, most of my kids who are 2 and 3 are not potty trained. I actually had a 2-year-old named Ariella who is very delayed, and she could not walk when I first got there. And I prayed. I started praying immediately when I found out, she's 2 years old. And I'm not going to say that she's autistic or anything like that, because I don't really believe in that stuff. Well, not that I don't believe in it, but it's like, I don't believe in holding that title over her. So anyways, long story short, I was praying over her and I asked God to give her the ability to walk. And that's exactly what he did. She got up at her chair and started walking. And I know that was God. It was nothing but God, because I asked God, I said, "God, don't even let me be the one to take credit for it. Like, let it be all you." And so what I'm trying to say is, when it says rise up, it kind of reminded me of Ariella rising up and started walking on her own. And a lot of people try to help her, get walking. And she was gone for like all week last week, and it was really making me sad, because we're trying to get her in that consistency of walking, and she doesn't really walk at home. But I said all this to say that I had a really hard week. God has been testing my patience as far as, being with the kids, and my job has been, I feel like my job has just kind of been like, it's a lot of pressure. And God has been working with me on my pride. And so when I hear the words, "Rise up, my darling," like, I can hear him saying, "Give it to me. Like, rise it up to me. Whatever you're going through, whatever your struggles are, just give it to him and just run to him. Come away with me, my fair one." So I was looking up that word fair one, and it means physical beauty, but it also means representation of Christ. So, like, the question that God put in my mind was, who are you representing? Are you representing the world, or are you representing Christ? And that really hit me. And I was like, yeah, Lord, I want to make sure that I'm always representing you, Lord. And that can be hard sometimes, especially like this week for me with my kids. They were acting up. They were not listening. My kid today diarrheaed on the floor. And it's just like, the devil will just throw things at you to get you to act out of character, so he can throw it back at your face and be like, "I thought you were a Christian. I thought you were supposed to live like this." And he will do that. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you are going through a rough time and you feel like giving up, run to God. Run away with Jesus. Just be at his feet. Cry it out. It's okay to cry. And my men out there, I know that you've grown up and you're like, it's not okay to cry. You're not a man if you don't cry. But let me tell you this. Jesus wept. Jesus wept, and he was a man. Not only was he a man, he was God. So if God can cry, you can cry. And it's okay to cry. You're actually a man when you do cry. Because when you hold that stuff in, what good is that doing you? Who are you representing? Are you representing what society is telling you to do? Or are you representing Christ? And it says, come to me all who are weary, laden, and I will give you rest. You are human. You are not a machine. I don't know why that just came over me to tell you that, but God is speaking through me. And I'm telling you, it's okay to cry, my men out there. And my ladies out there, you're beautiful. I don't know who's telling you that you're not, the enemy. But let me tell you this. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. And you are gorgeous in his sight. He sees what you're going through. He knows exactly what you're going through. He knows your pain. He's been through it himself. And I used to think this way. I used to think God doesn't know what we're going through. He's just watching us suffer. I used to think like that. But let me tell you this. He went through exactly what we going through. He was moving all around. He didn't have a home. He did not have, like money. He had to go and sell things. I can't even think of the words right now. But he was suffering to make ends meet too. That's what I was trying to say. He suffered all of that stuff. And not only that, he got his body broken for us. So yes, he got betrayed. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel like you're betrayed and you feel like nobody knows what you're going through, let me tell you this, God does. Because he's been through it with you. And that's why God is so good, because we can relate to God and God can relate to us. It's a relationship. It's a beautiful friendship that God has invited us to be in. And a lot of times we don't choose him. And it makes God sad, because he chooses us every time. But I'm not gonna lie, he does give us free will, and he will let you go on your path if that's what you choose. But I've been on that path, and it's not everything. God is everything. And so if you feel like giving up today, just know that Jesus felt that way too. And he wept in the woods, and he went out and he prayed to God, and he wept out to God. And so I'm here to tell you today, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like you're not okay. It's okay to wonder why. It's okay. Go to God about it. And he will tell you. He will show up for you. He will renew your strength. He will give you your love and joy back. And he will comfort you in your season. I love you guys. Stay blessed.